When I think of mercy and I think of mercy charism, for me, it's touching another person with caring. I also think that mercy is listening with a loving heart. And very importantly, to balance it all out, I think mercy is offering opportunities to people to help them to raise themselves up.
Mercy most speaks to me about passion. The passion for hope, the passion for compassion, passion for justice, and the passion for service.
One of the expressions of mercy has been to translate service to the poor as being bringing the healing power of Christ to those most in need.
I think what most speaks to me about Catherine and the mission of mercy has always been Catherine's concern. Catherine was concerned for everyone and everybody in terms of whether they were either uneducated, they were materially poor, they were sick, the downtrodden. And she was also concerned about the welfare of those who had wealth. So there wasn't anyone or anything that Catherine wasn't concerned about. And I think that for me, it speaks to mission and the role of a Sister of Mercy to be present in every context, because there's always the need to be a conveyor of God's mercy, because that's what it's all about.
I think what speaks to me most about Catherine McAuley is her spirit and her actions. If you look at her life, you could say she had a difficult life, maybe even tragic, but she turned that into a life of joy and concern for others. And she turned that into a legacy that we live on today of making a difference for others.
I have always been motivated by our fourth vow, which is the service of the poor, the sick, and the uneducated.
We've worked hard over the years to try to articulate what it is to be mercy in the 21st century, which of course is different than it was with Catherine and the early sisters. But it's probably a lot of what is within us and how we're motivated by the Spirit. The Spirit is common to us, the Spirit of mercy.
Wherever there is a need, that's where you find a Sister of Mercy.
I'm mercy when I invite someone to participate in our mission by asking them to share of their time, their talent, or their resources. I am mercy when I join with others to work on creating change.
I am mercy when I welcome the stranger that is within me, but also the stranger that crosses my path.
I feel that I am mercy whenever I forget myself and do for others.
I am mercy when I am compassionate and when I am a healing presence to someone in need.
I am mercy when I see the suffering face of Christ in another person.
I am mercy when I am awake to the reality in which I find myself, so that I can truly be mercy.
When I'm teaching English as a second language, I am mercy. When I'm driving up here, I'm mercy. When I'm at home saying my prayers, I am mercy. With whatever I'm doing, I feel I am mercy.
Wherever we are, I think seeds get planted. And you never know when that seed's going to germinate. It might be 5 years later, it might be next month, it might be 20 years later. But it takes hold and then it plants other seeds and things. And so it's beautiful to be a part of the mercy journey.